Have you ever bought a tablet and then realized you can't download your favorite apps? No Gmail, no Google Play Store, and no YouTube app? And then suddenly you're thinking, did I just waste my money? If you're using the Huawei MatePad SE 11, this is the first problem that you'll face, because before I purchased this Huawei MatePad SE 11, I did struggle this before. But don't worry, because today I'll show you how I installed Play Store apps in this tablet and whether it actually works in everyday use. Hi everyone, it's Gene Belle, and if you're new here, I'm an artist and creative who loves to share affordable tech for students, creatives, and aspiring freelancers. And for today's video, many of you asked me about similar questions about how to download apps from Play Store or how to download Play Store itself. So I'll make it easy for you to say. If you're thinking about buying the Huawei MatePad SE 11, or if you already have one, this video will help you unlock its full potential. So let's get started. Before we install anything, let's talk about why Huawei tablets don't have Play Stores. Huawei devices use Harmony OS, which means they don't fully support Google services like YouTube, Google Maps, Gmail, and Google Play Store. Instead, Huawei provides their own app store called Huawei App Gallery, just like Apple. But let's be honest, some apps are missing there, so we need a workaround. Disclaimer, this is a customized home screen and this is not an iPad. So all of the icons are much alike with Apple. So let's get into the video. After testing different methods, the easiest and safest way I found is using GBox. This app creates virtual Google environment inside your tablet, which means you can run Play Store apps even without official Google services. Here's exactly how to do it. First, open Huawei App Gallery on your tablet, then search for GBox and install it. Once the app installed, open GBox and you'll notice something interesting. It already includes Google Apps inside the environment. Inside GBox, sign in with your Google account and now you'll be able to download apps just like normal Android device. From here, you can install apps like YouTube, Google Docs, G Drive, Instagram, TikTok, and they will run inside the GBox. And there you have it. You can now install any apps that you like and you can now enjoy your Huawei MatePad SE 11. After using this setup for a while on the Huawei MatePad SE 11, you can check my honest review. You can check my other videos here. But to sum up, you can install most Play Store apps, perfect for students and creators, and this affordable tablet still becomes powerful and can make you do side hustle thing just like I did. There are also downsides. Some apps open slightly slower, notifications can be delayed, and not all Google apps work perfectly. But overall, for a budget tablet, it actually works really well. So the Huawei MatePad SE 11 is great for students, digital note-taking, artists starting digital art, for budget productivity apps, and content creators, especially if you're building a creative workspace like me without spending too much. And honestly, affordable tech like this reminds me that you don't need expensive devices to start creating. Sometimes you just need to learn how to maximize what you have, and that's what we're actually doing here. We can turn this budget tablet into something powerful, creative tool. Let's leverage this device. Okay, so for this portion of the video, I will answer 3 questions in relation to the topic. The first question is, does the Huawei MatePad SE11 have the Play Store? And the answer is no. The Huawei MatePad SE11 does not have Google Play Store by default. However, it uses Huawei's own app store called the Huawei App Gallery, where you can download many popular apps. So while the Play Store is not officially launched, there are still ways to access most apps that you need in this tablet. Question number 2, some apps did you use GBox or the APK thing? For some apps, I actually use both because I use GBox for the Google services like apps that normally run through the Play Store. And GBox basically creates a space where Google apps can work properly. So depending on the app, I either use GBox or install the APK version directly. And for the last question, how can you use Google apps like YouTube or Chrome if you don't want to use GBox? If you don't want to use the GBox on the Huawei MatePad SE11, you can still use the Google apps in a few simple ways. But first, you can use the web version of the apps. For example, you can use the YouTube on the Google Chrome directly. You can browse on the website, and many people just bookmark the website, so it almost works like an app. You can still install APK versions of some apps like using Petal Search, and some Google apps you can run normally even without Google services. And third, Huawei's browser alternatives can also work well if you just need to browse, watch videos, or even check websites. Even without GBox, you can still access many Google services using the browser or the APK downloads. But for the most convenient way, use GBox. If this video helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe this video and share this to someone who's thinking about buying the Huawei MatePad SE11. And if you want more content about affordable tech, digital art, and creative lifestyle, I'd love to see you in the next video. That's all for today. Bye!